Good morning, students. Welcome to your computer class. In my last video, I had asked you to bring little modification in the program that we discussed in that day, and the homework was to accept 5 students' name and their marks, and to find out the total and the average marks, and to print. I hope you have tried it. If not, don't worry, I have done it for you. The same program, I have just made a little modification over there. You can see this, the same import java.util class array average scanner sc new scanner system.in. This is to read the 5 names, and scanner cs equal to new scanner system.in. This is to read 5 marks. Then string name equal to new string 5. This array's length is fixed to 5. That means it can accept only 5 names, and it can accept only 5 marks. Then initial value of total equal to 0, initial value of average equal to 0, and a count equal to 0. Even you can write the program without this count a variable. And void display is the method for int I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, because 5 students name you have to store and the index value starts with 0. So system.out.println, please enter the name. Suppose if you enter here, for example, you enter the name Amar. When you enter Amar will be read here and will be stored in the name array i's place, that is in zeros place. Then it will display, please enter in zeros place what element is just now we have stored, that is Amar's mark. So suppose if you enter 98 here, then 98 will be read here and will be stored in this array, marks array, and that will Amar's marks will be stored as the first element and in the zeros place. Then what will happen? Total equal to total plus marks I. Total, the initial value of the total equal to 0, and 0 plus Amar's marks, that if we have entered, for example, that is 98, then 0 plus 98 will be stored in total, and the count equal to count plus 1. The initial value of count equal to 0, and now 0 plus 1 will be 1. That means that's the over first student. It is counting how many students. Okay, because we have to count the total number of total marks as well as the average. So average, that's why we need the total subject or total subject. That's why we need to count. Without count also you can do it with the help of I. Okay, then what will happen? Then I plus plus, I will be 1 and 1 is less than 5. It will get inside. Then it will ask, please enter the name. For example, you enter Amit. Amit's name will be stored in 1's place. Then Amit's marks, suppose Amit's marks you enter 99, then that 99 marks will be stored here. And what will happen again? Total was 98, 98 plus Amit's marks 99. That sum will be stored in total, and the count will be 1 plus 1, that is 2. Like that it will continue for 5 students. It will ask the 5 students name and their marks, and will be stored in that respective arrays, and it will be counting the total marks over here and counting how many subjects here. Then when this loop terminates, when it comes out, it is average equal to total by count. Count will be 5 at that time, so you will get the average marks. Then the output it is displaying the name of the students, their marks, and here the total marks scored by 5 students, and the average marks will be displayed. So let's see how it works in the computer. This is a program, so you please compile it. Click the compile button, and you can see there's no syntax error. Then close it. Then array average, you just right click on the create object and click on OK button, and you can see the object has been created. Right click and call the method with display, and you can see this, please enter the name. For example, I am entering Amit's Amar's name, Amar. Amar I have entered. Please press enter and please enter Amar's marks. For example, it is 98. Okay, enter. Please enter the name. Whose name now? Suppose I am entering Amit's name here, Amit, Amit. Enter. Then please enter Amit's marks. Suppose if it is 99. Enter. Please enter the name. It is asking 5 students' name because we have given 5. I should be less than 5 in the loop. So please enter the name. For example, here if I enter Rahul, 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 I enter. Then please enter the Rahul's marks. For example, Rahul's marks is 95. I have entered. Then please enter the name. Again, another name it is asking. Suppose if I enter Vishnu and enter, then please enter Vishnu's mark. For example, I am entering 90. Then please enter the name. This is the last name it is asking. For example, it is Sibasis. I am entering Sibasis. Enter. And please enter Sibasis marks. Suppose if I enter 92. As soon as I press enter, it will display the output of this program. What will be the output of the program? It will display all the names and their respective marks. At the same time, you can see here their names and the marks. As soon as I press enter now, it will display individually their students' name and their marks. And at last, it will calculate the total of all these marks. At the same time, it will calculate the average marks also. Let's see. Just you press the enter button. Now you can see the output. Output is as follows. What is that? Amar got 98, Amit 99, Rahul 95, Vishnu 90, Subhasis 92. And you can see here the total marks is 474. If you add all this, then it comes to 474. And the average marks will be equal to 94. Okay. I hope you have understood this program. Once again, you just look at the program. See here, you can see the program carefully. And the for loop is there. And the for loop, it is taking 5 students' name and their marks. Here in this line, it is adding the marks. And it is counting total number of subjects. And as soon as the loop terminates, it comes out and it is counting the average marks. That is the total marks divided by the total number of subject. Then the output is being printed here. In this for loop, it is printing 5 students' name and their respective marks. And when this terminates, it is printing the total marks what you have calculated here. And it is printing the average marks what you have calculated here. I hope you have understood this program. So I am giving you another program. You please try, like input 5 cities name. Input 5 cities name and their temperature. Okay. Input 5 cities name and their temperature. And print the city's name along with its temperature, which has got the maximum degree of temperature. That means that program is also almost same like this. You have to input 5 cities name and their temperature you have to enter. Then you have to print which city has got the maximum degree of temperature. That city's name and the temperature you have to print. You please try this. If you have any doubts, you please send your doubts in my WhatsApp number. Okay. And I will definitely clear your doubts. Thank you. All the best. Thank you very much.